Next tonight, councillors have unanimously backed a motion calling for the new government to provide fairer funding for Cornwall. The Duchy's historically received less money than other parts of the country, despite its challenges of deprivation and a sparsely populated rural area. Our Cornwall political reporter Seb Noble has more.
A new government then, but the same old issue as far as Cornwall councillors here are concerned. The problem of fairer funding is an historic one in Cornwall. In fact, the previous Conservative government promised to fix it, but that never materialised. It means that Cornwall receives around £47 million less than the national average in England, and that has a real impact when it comes to schools, fixing roads and on the adult social care system. Which is why today councillors here unanimously backed a motion calling for that fairer funding in future. It was proposed by the leader of the Liberal Democrat group on the council.
The important thing was everybody could recognise that when we're one of the poorest parts of the country, it's crazy that we're getting less funding than other areas. As a teacher that's worked for many years with children with special educational needs, I have seen the devastating impact it can have when a child doesn't get the extra support that they need in school. It can start this downward spiral where they end up leaving mainstream or leaving education altogether. That sets them off on the wrong track for their lives. Having an extra £15 million a year to spend on special needs children in Cornwall is just the most fantastic investment in our future.
So how best to achieve that goal of fairer funding then? Well, some councillors talked about needing to have a change of attitude, not asking for a handout for Cornwall, but a hand up, whilst others talked about working with local authorities elsewhere in the country who suffer from a similar issue. So how hopeful are Cornwall Council of receiving that fairer funding in future? I've spoken to the man who's in charge of resources here.
A united approach, a new government, new people who don't, if you like, bring any baggage forward with them, then hopefully they will look better and get to understand. But we need to explain first. You can't say you must understand. What you have to say is here are the facts. And if you read Councillor Martin's motion and the numbers in it, it is so clear.